A nice shot there of the nighttime skies over SunTrust Park. It's the home opener of this new season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Atlanta Braves.
Leading off tonight,
stay tuned for Braves baseball starting now.
Number 11.
Rajai Davis is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
Oh, it's remarkable watching them right now. Everything's clicking. To win 8 games in a row, you have to have timing, hitting, great pitching, all the cliches you want to throw in there. What in this streak? They're doing.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Rajai Davis is retired to kick off the inning. Nakamura is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off, and that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Donald Nakamura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Donald Nakamura.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This is a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. Here's Brandon Phillips, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Duffy ranging into shallow right. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. In now, Freddie Freeman. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. Davis on the move. 0-1, here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. A man at third with 1 away. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. Digging in, Matt Kemp. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit hard to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Marcell Ozuna. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Marcell Ozuna.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Sent out to straightaway center field. Nakamura is there, 2 gone. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Line drive to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Batting
So
seventh,
digging in now,
first baseman,
Eric Ramirez
Ramirez.
sends that one out of play for strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Kemp and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Corey Dickerson. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Called strike 0-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Standing in, Nick Markakis.
Leading
He'll
off
start
for the
us out
Braves,
here in the home
right
half
field
of the
number
second.
22, Nick Markakis.
Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A two-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And he's set down, one away. Now batting, Jose Abreu. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In there, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And another foul ball. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Now another 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Ripped down the first base line. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... So striding in, Matt Duffy, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Now here's a drive out to right center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. The relay, and the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double. Here's Rajay Davis now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Phillips is there, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swanson is there, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Tyler Flowers. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Tyler. Flowers.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Stepping up to the plate, Dansby Swanson. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Donald Nakamura. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted an inside with good hard stuff.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Right fielder.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Nakamura on the move. 1 down. Striding in once again, Wilson Ramos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilmer Defoe. He singled his last time up. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Nakamura going back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready now, Brandon Phillips. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Brandon.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. To short, hit hard. Defoe has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Ready for another chance. Freddie Freeman 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Stepping into the box, Matt Kemp. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that misses ball 1. For Freeman, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year. Not close. It's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ozuna is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Number 22.
2 gone now in the Braves half of the 4th. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Throw to the plate, and he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. Digging in, Eric Ramirez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Eric Ramirez.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater. Now, that's that old-school slider right there, trying to get it on his hands. We see that with the cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Adams is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Now to the plate, Corey Dickerson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Slice down the left side, but foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Nakamura. And that's the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Matt Duffy. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch to short. Swanson brings it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Jose Abreu. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Hitter, Jose Abreu.
And he lays off there 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Matt Adams now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Matt Adams.
First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Dansby Swanson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Number 2.
Digging in once again, Donald Nakamura. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Action in the Rays pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. Here's Rajay Davis now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The left fielder, number 11.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there. That's that international language of fighting words right there. When you throw that fastball up and in, man, that upsets a hitter. That could end my career right there.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nakamura is there, and he has it for the first out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
To the second baseman, Phillips. Throw gets him, 2 down. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Adams is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Brandon Phillips.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 away. Digging in and looking for more. Freddie Freeman. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2. In the dirt. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
The right fielder.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Grounded to short. Defoe fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Marcell Ozuna. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Grounded down the third baseline. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Ramos. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now here's the pitch. That's on the outer edge. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Defoe.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Nakamura coming on, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Abreu comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jose Abreu.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Ready once again, Matt Adams. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Here comes the 0-1. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Spin and a throw back to second. Runner's back. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Your attention, please. Now,
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out. Steve Pearce will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Tyler Flowers. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Steve Cishek is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Steve Cishek.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's striding in once again. Eric Ramirez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. That almost got him. Hits a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Nakamura giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter, Corey Dickerson.
Hit on the ground to short. Swanson scoops it up. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Matt Duffy. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Phillips onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Donald Nakamura. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Now here it comes. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Another one sent foul. Again a 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. 1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And stepping in, the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. So they'll go to the bullpen. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. He's set. Here's the 2-2. On the ground up the middle. Scooped up. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Matt Kemp. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Dan Connell will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1 from the stretch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Ozuna is going to have room out there as he puts this. Here's Rajay Davis now. No hits in 3 tries. So R.A. Dickey enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Markakis. He's there and records the first out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Chopped in front of home plate. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now here's a swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman, Phillips. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. So striding in, Nick Markakis. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Number 22.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate then.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out. Now in the box, Steve Pierce. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Your attention, please.
New
Now
pitcher
pitching
set to
Tampa
take over
Bay.
now. It's the
number 54, Sergio Romo.
now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier on the run. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Ball 3. Dansby Swanson is on deck. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Tommy Hunter comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Here comes the first pitch. Dansby Swanson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. Swing and a line drive. But a foul ball.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Donald Nakamura, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Sent back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Number 4, Brandon.
And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. Here's the first pitch. Brandon Phillips is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. Here's the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that. Here's Marcelo Zuna. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Right fielder, Marcel.
And here's a
Ozuna.
ball hit in the air. On the move is Markakis. And Markakis won't get there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a dangerous knuckleball to miss high with.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kemp has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Striding in,
number
Wilson
40.
Ramos. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit hard on the ground to second, and this will be out of reach for Phillips at second. It's a base hit. Now batting, Brad Miller. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the year. Number 57 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 57.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Lifted in the air out to center field. Nakamura has a read on it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Standing in, Eric Ramirez. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Coming to the plate now. Corey Dickerson, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lined hard toward short. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here. So striding forward.
Third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kiermaier going back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So here's Matt Kemp now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. In there, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Waiting on deck is Nick Markakis. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ozuna looks up. Ball game! And this man right here certainly did his part here this evening.
Hey, when you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
Game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base.
From under the dome at Tropicana Field, MLB Network is live and on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Davis arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Left fielder, Randall.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away. Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man. Stepping up now, Matt Carpenter. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is lined into left field, a base hit. Digging in now, Jed Jerko. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Gone! Here's Jock Peterson now. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Jock Peterson.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Davis on the run. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Chris Carter now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away.
Carter
sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side.
That's a nice pitch. A fastball in that jams him, and now you go back outside. You know he's got to protect inside. You go back outside to try to get the out.
And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. That's in there. Base hit. Peterson rounds third and is digging for the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he'll scramble back to first safely. Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit out towards second. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally. Here's Rajay Davis now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Rajay Davis.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting second, center fielder, Kevin Kor-Mars.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Evan Longoria. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and this is going to be a base hit for Longoria. So the 2-out hit keeps things alive for Marcell Ozuna. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Line towards center field. Peterson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to. At the plate, Yadier Molina. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-1 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Defoe on the grass. Go to first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 7. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rendell Grichuk. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Kiermaier giving chase. He makes the catch. What a. So digging in now, Wilson Ramos. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Cue shot here out towards short. And a rather easy first out. And here now is Wilmer Defoe.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Defoe.
Swings through the slider there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7.
Here comes the first pitch.
Eric
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. One and 2 now. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Third baseman number 13, Matt Carpenter.
High in the air out to center field. On the move is Kiermaier. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jed Jerko. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ozuna is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another chance. Jock Peterson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And that misses inside. 1-0.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. This is pulled into right. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So striding forward now, Chris Carter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. Now a fastball swung on and missed. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He'll start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway.
Corey Dickerson.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Hit on the ground to third. Carpenter has it. A quick out number 1. Striding in, Matt Duffy. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a pop-up now. Carter calls for it, 2 gone. So stepping in, Rajay Davis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a liner, but foul. Kazmir gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now with the striding in once again. Andrelton Simmons. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Andrelton Simmons.
Now a ball hit hard toward first, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Dexter Fowler.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing and a fly ball. Ozuna on the run, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Hit on the ground to third. Longoria's there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in once again, number 7. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Sent on the ground out to second. Duffy has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And he gets ahead 0-1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success. Now, that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. 1 out here in the Tampa Bay 4th. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Squared that one up just a little late. And the pitch. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And a swing and a miss there by Longoria as he can't connect, and that's a big second out now.
Right fielder
Marcell Ozuna is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. And this will get on out to the 370 sign now. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Ripped down the line. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. The throw into second. And he's safe. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Wilmer Defoe.
And a check swing here, but did he hold up in time? No, he went around, says Earl Hendricks. It's strike one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Looked like he's trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball four.
First baseman
hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Eric Ramirez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Ramos rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay home, and he is in there. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Number 5, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Duffy. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Ready once again, Randall Grichuk. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Left fielder, Randall
ready with
Grichuk.
the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Striding into the box, Matt Carpenter. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out.
Second baseman.
Here's Jed Jerko now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hard hit toward the hole. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Here's Jock Peterson now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Peterson.
Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Ready for another shot now. Chris Carter. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Carter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And he's down on strikes, so they get. Stepping up to the plate, Rajay Davis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit out towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Fouled off into the seats behind first. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him. Now in the box, Marcell Ozuna. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And that misses for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. This is in the air out to right field. Fowler has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he's safe. Ready now, Wilson Ramos. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. This is foul right side. 1-1. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And this is low, but Molina's able to prevent it from getting away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Bouncer down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time. And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at-bat. He is really making him work.
Again, he sends it out of play. Another payoff pitch. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3. Digging in to try it.
Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
On the ground up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Sharp ground ball to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Ready for another chance? Yadier Molina.
Catcher Yadier Molina.
Dan Connell enters to make an appearance on the mound.
Number 30, Dan Connell.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 1-0 count. Here it is. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, number 7. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilmer Defoe. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Fowler ranging back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Number 3, Eric
First
Ramirez.
offering on its way. Eric Ramirez is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that.
One sack as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in and looking for more, Corey Dickerson. We thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
The tag, and he is out at second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Matt Duffy is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Needs to get that sinker down. It's 2-0.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Rolando Carter gets him to retire the side. Ready for another shot now. Rendell Grichuk. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Digging in once again, Matt Carpenter. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
A strike, and it's 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. The pitch. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Here's Jed Jerko now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Hard hit ball to second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Ready once again, Jock Peterson. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Stephen Piscotty will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Stepping up now, Chris Carter. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. 3 runs already home here. This is line to left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Riding in once again, Andrelton Simmons. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Now pitching for the Rays.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call. The 0-1 delivery. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Here's Dexter Fowler now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Dexter Fowler.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Throw goes to third, and he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. Here's Rajay Davis now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Left fielder, Rajay.
Now a ball line fouled to deep right and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So digging in now, Kevin Kiermaier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a sinker dips too low there. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. 4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Seared down the first baseline, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Sun Hwan-Oh. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready on 1-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Yadier Molina. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Number 4.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Stepping in, number 7. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 gone. Here's Randal Grichuk. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. The 0-2 home. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another one sent foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here's Simmons at short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he lays off there 1-0. Brad Miller will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Miller.
Heading out towards shallow right. Fowler has a read on it. 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Eric Ramirez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. And this ball is lined into center field, and right off the bench he comes through. It's a base hit. In now, Corey Dickerson. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Corey Dickerson.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Grichuk moves over, and that retires the side. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Third baseman number 13.
Grounded foul.
Matt Carpenter.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. Outside, 2-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And a good cut there, but it's chopped foul at the plate, and it's full now, 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And this pitch is foul tip right into the glove of Ramos as he stays with it to record the strikeout. He's set and the pitch. Hit Weekly back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard toward first. And a little self-preservation down at first. Now with the plate, Matt Duffy. He'll be the one to get us going. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. Hit in the air to right field. Fowler has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Rajay Davis now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Fowler on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Trevor Rosenthal takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. Longoria waiting on the 1-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. The 2-1 home to Longoria. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Pham is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between the Twins and the Phillies. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting second.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Number 27, Mike Trout.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Center fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. The relay, and he's not stopping. He wants 3. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Stepping into the box, Will Clark. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Kim looks up. Gone! Standing in now, Hack.
Number 11.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Here's Corey Seager as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Brandon McCarthy, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command him, he's going to have a really good game.
Stephen Wright is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field. Andre Dawson is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Andres Blanco is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Working for the punch out and the offering. High in the air out to center field. Trout will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ryan Garten comes in unexpectedly. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between the Twins and the Padres. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Carlos Beltran is at the plate as he watches ball one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Spangenberg going back, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
In the second spot tonight,
here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch on its way. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch outside. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Ready on 1 and 2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And this is taken in shy of the wall, but that should be plenty deep to score the run. And they get the double play at third.
Batting third.
Into the box, Will Clark. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Blash is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Brandon McCarthy, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Manuel Margot.
Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter. So striding forward now, Jose Pirela. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Andre Dawson is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field. In there for strike one. Fly ball out toward left center field. Trout will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a flare out to left center. Calling for it, Dawson. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, Will Myers. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, there's a base hit on a knuckleball at your knees. That is such a tough thing to do because when the ball's down low, they move different ways. It looks like a slider. Sometimes it'll dip like a split ball. It'll do all kinds of different movements on you, and you just don't know what angle or plane that ball's going to end up on.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank. Number 49 gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Hit back toward the mound. And he's retired here, 1 away. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Everybody knows this is a hitter's ballpark. You hit a ball in the air, it's going to carry. You hit a ball on the ground, it's going to get through. But the key to hitter's ballpark is don't try to do too much. You know the pitcher's going to nibble. And you don't have to touch it. Just reach out and put it in play, and the ball can carry. So contact is the key to hitting in a hitter's ballpark.
The first baseman, number 22.
Stepping in, Will Clark. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Julio Teheran, a Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he uses both the 4-seam and the 2-seam fastball, and what I like about it is the movement that he's able to create with both those fastballs.
Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter. Digging in now, Andres Blanco. First chance for him here with a man on. Following the leadoff walk. Stephen Wright is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field. Andre Dawson is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Now a swing and a ball shot foul right at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Tommy Joseph stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now a ball hit for right. This could be 2. Cano for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Batting fourth.
Digging in, Michael Franco. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Chop foul over towards the dugout. In there, strike 2.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, and now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over.
Dawson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. And inning in the books tonight. MLB The Show has baseball for you under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty. Number 49, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
Kim is there to put this one away as they get Beltran on just 1 pitch. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kelly racing back to the track. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Will Clark. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. Throw on to first. just a 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
Batting second.
Coming to the plate now, Andres Blanco. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Stephen Wright is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
In the dirt here. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. One out, nobody on. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Trout. And that retires the side. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Digging in the switch hitter. from Philadelphia. MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between the Twins and the Phillies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Carlos Beltran stands in as he looks at ball one here. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Well, that curveball's on the outside half. You usually shoot it the other way, but he stayed with it. And because he got the barrel in the right place, he still got a base hit.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Bases are empty, one man out. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kelly looks up. Gone!
Batting third.
In now, Will Clark.
Number 22.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Clark.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting fourth. Catcher.
Digging in
Number
the switch
11.
hitter, Hack. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. He hit the corner and tries for third, and he's safe. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate, and with that, the inning is over. Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Cesar.
Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
Batting second,
Andres Blanco is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Stephen Wright is into the ball. Game now as he'll take over out in left field. Andre Dawson is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the throw will get him at first as he is robbed on a magnificent play there. Zach Kozar will try and loosen up here as he'll take over at short following the injury. Here comes the first pitch. Got fouled over towards the coaching box. A one pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Too high. Ball three.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
He throws him on the fastball there. Tommy Joseph becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Maikel Franco stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Tapped out in front of home. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no run. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between the Twins and the Giants. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, the key to any pitcher, and particularly this guy, is being able to put guys away. And now, why do I say that? He's got two balls he fouled off previously, and then he gets the single. If he can't put guys away, this is going to be a short outing.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Now the 0-1. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch misses. The throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Hey, one of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he is out trying for two bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here.
The first baseman, number 22.
Stepping in, Will Clark. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Oh, nice piece of hitting. He reached for it and stayed with it. The ball was executed. Catcher set up outside. He hit the glove, but the batter hit the ball before it hit the glove.
Into the box now, Pack. Now a swing and a fly ball. Hence, moving to his left. Two down. Throw back to first. On to first, and they get the double play. So one run on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he uses both the 4-seam and the 2-seam fastball, and what I like about it is the movement that he's able to create with both those fastballs.
And there you see Denard Span as he gets ready to lead off the home half of inning number 1. Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
Batting second, the shortstop, Brandon.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Stephen Wright is in the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field. Andre Dawson is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Number 10, Andre.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Another 0-2 home. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Span rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner from first crosses the plate, and he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Runner at third here, nobody out. Again, he sends it out of play. Oh, he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. So a runner at third here with 1 gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-0 now to Pence. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A high fastball is in there. A man at third with 1 away. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Oh, that is too good a pitch to throw right there. 2 strikes, a fastball right in his wheelhouse. He missed it. He probably won't get another one like that again.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Hunter Pence becomes out number 2 this inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Shot fouled over towards the dugout. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Number 51, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Here's Carlos Beltran, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
First pitch of the game, and he turns it around with a line drive. Was he ready to hit or what? Don't miss it if you're swinging at that first pitch, though. That's the key.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch misses low. The throw down will not be in time to get Beltran. He's in there with a stolen base. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. Oh, not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Number 22.
So stepping in, Will Clark. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder. 2 down. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Hack is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence can remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that old school of you hit your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the play a little bit more than the other.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
Batting fifth, shortstop, Corey.
Here's Corey Seager. As he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5.
Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
Batting second,
into the box now, Andres Blanco. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Andre Dawson is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
The next 0-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's another 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
This is a great battle on both sides. He's throwing strikes, and he's fouling balls off. What's going to give?
A runner at first with no outs here. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Batting third, first baseman,
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. None out, runners at first and second. High in the air out to center field. Trout has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Batting fourth.
At the plate, Michael Franco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A knuckler that just missed too low. The 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And another foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
0-1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Pitch popped up. Right is there for it. And that's the third out. So they scratch across a run here on no hits. And welcome inside beautiful Oriole Park at Camden Yards.